Hi guys, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I'm going to do oracle cards now. Don't mind me, I'm sweating. I was just out jogging. Take a deep breath. There's a lot of fire energy out there. There's a lot of drama going on. There's a lot of clearing going on. It's good for what needs to happen. But just watch out for yourselves. There, if you got to socialize this weekend, if there's going to be any drinking, just make sure you stay conscious in your intuition, because I was definitely getting in the read today that people were not going to be in their intuition if they go out. You might not make wise choices that way. Just saying. Be aware. So it's May 4th. The new moon is at 6:45 East Coast time. Alright, so we got the new moon here. But the energies are very heavy today. Very fiery. Very drama-oriented. Expansion. Aggressive is the word. Alright, so let's see what God has to say. This May 4th, 2019, for everyone watching, the best and highest good of all this concern. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Take another deep breath. Oh my God, what is it for us? What do we need to know? God, please arm us all with your love. Let's clear all negative energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for highest good of all is concerned. Transmute, transform, transcend, and clear. Filling the empty spaces with only beautiful, organic love and light. Diamond light, please. What is our time? What is it? That's it. Bottom of the deck is Veils of Illusion. One more card. Veils of Illusion number 25, so watch out. That's that Knight of Wands in the read that's reversed, who may be looking for a one-night stand to get over a breakup, right? 25. I am one with everything, so don't forget to stand in your power and love yourself first. If someone's offering you something that's not going to end up making you happy, you have to stand in your power and say no. 25, Veils of Illusion. I am one with everything. The card that came up, this is perfect. It's just about the air that we breathe. Take a breath. Just breathe, okay? The element of air supports truly magical cosmic qualities. Sylphs are air elementals working for the elemental master Dom and supervised by the unicorns. You're guided to ask the unicorns to direct dominant sylphs to spread the qualities of air, enlightenment, ascension, enthusiasm, freedom, and divine vision into the minds of those who need them. Also ask them to purify currents of air and blow them to polluted areas so that they may be cleansed. Help the fairies work with flowers by acknowledging and appreciating them, which I took a whole bunch of pictures this morning of white flowers. The affirmation is, I invoke air to carry angels singing around the world and bring hope and peace. Okay? And I'm just getting really so much. Just breathe. And I'm going to show you those white flowers just to inspire you, because they were really beautiful today. And with the drops of dew on them in the morning. Okay. So in addition to air, we had 4 more cards come out. I'll show them to you, but I'm not going to read them, and then 1 more came out after that. So Pleiades 16. 16 is the Tower. Sorry, I didn't really show you that long enough so you could read it. Okay. And air was number 12 of the Hangman, the Wise Man, but maybe you need to hang in limbo. Lingo? Maybe you need to speak somebody else's lingo? Okay. So Pleiades, Archangel Metatron's cloak, number 51, is the King of Swords. He was one of the only ones upright in the read today. King of Swords and King of Pentacles and Queen of Cups. The Knight of Cups was also upright, but so much negativity in the read today with all this fire energy. 28, Archangel Metatron's retreat. So we have Metatron's cloak and retreat, okay, because he's out there with the masculines with that aggressive energy. 28 is also the Two of Wands, the Twin Flames. And then we have Lord Cthulhu as well, 36, which is that 10 of Wands, which also came up in the read, about someone ready to dump all 10 wands in your lap and let it go. Okay? They're so burdened, but it looks like they come in with all of the weight they're carrying Some may be in a breakup, and some may be the masculine coming to the feminine and just basically dropping it all on you. Okay? So we have these 4 cards. The Tower, the King of Swords, the 2 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands. Twins, burdened, King of Swords, and then the Tower, okay? That should say something to you. And then we have air, just breathe, meditate, take a moment, and then fire dragons, okay? There's more fire for you, the Chariot, okay? Coming in with the fire dragons. Transmutation, you need to be centered and in your knowing when you start getting stressed. Dragons are 4th dimensional elementals. They can access and transmute heavy vibrations that angels cannot reach. Archangel Gabriel oversees Thor and the fire dragons. You're asked to send out fire dragons supervised by Gabriel to consume negativity in places and auras, and then ask Gabriel's angels to replace the lower energies with a shimmering diamond of pure light. Call on fire dragon to transmute any stuck energy in your own aura and to light you up at a higher frequency so that you can radiate enthusiasm and joy. Affirmations: I invoke fire dragons to clear my path to ascension. Okay, so we had 6 altogether. So it was 4, 1 and 1, so 2 again. The 2 singles for the masculine and feminine, empowered in their magician embodiment, and then 4 of stability, the union. But also the Emperor came up today for the 4th, so it's all about that power and stability and structure. You know, be stable. And then the 2 equals 6, but the 5 was in there too, because before the last card came out, I just got the 4, which was 5 cards of expansion, and then the 6 of love. Don't forget love. So it was like 2, 1, I'm sorry, it was 1 and then 4 and then another 1. And the Veils of Illusion. Don't forget about that Knight of Wands out there. Alright. Now we have this again. So I'm going to clear again. Take a deep breath. Transmute, transform, transcend, and clear. Alright, so clear all negative energy again, please. Clear all negative energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and reality for the highest good of all is concerned. Transmute, transform, transcend, and clear. Fill in the empty spaces with only beautiful, organic love and light. Diamond light, and let's transmute and align the cards as well. Clear and align, and fill with diamond light. Our messages here. And I'm going to call in Metatron now, since we have so much fiery engine here. Fire engine. Uh-oh, fire engine. And Thomas the Tank Engine came up yesterday, so there's definitely that kind of energy here. So we're going to call in Metatron. Metatron. What is it that we need to know? For everyone watching this May 4, 2019, the new moon. For everyone watching, the best and highest good of all is concerned. What do we need to know? What do we need to learn? Metatron. What is it we need to know? What's going on out there? And there's a couple different piles he's having me do here, so let's see what happens. Alright, so the bottom of the deck is imprisonment or slavery reversed. Okay, so it's get yourself out of jail, get out of jail free card. Alright, this is imprisonment or slavery. This is saying you've been freed, but don't forget there's a price to pay for freedom. Like, in order to get out, you need to pay bail. So we're talking the drama fire energy here, right? People are getting out, but there's a price going on right now. That's what I'm getting. Sorry, I'm a little crampy. I ate before I jogged today. So I'm sorry, but I get a little crampy, so if I'm making faces, that's why, because I shouldn't have run right after I ate. So the first 2 cards from Metatron here are Forgiveness Reverse and Asia Upright. Okay, so there's a little bit of harsh energy, and you may be feeling that in my delivery as well. So there's some unforgiveness and harsh boldness here, like standing up for yourself. But watch out for the unforgiveness, okay? Because this is very, this is a very cold energy. It's very unforgiving. Just think about the Asian cultures where the parents are defined by their children's success. They're not going to put up with any of your crap right now. So It's not that you shouldn't forgive, but I'm just saying that you have to stand up for yourself, and obviously we've said this already. You need to say no and stand up for yourself when you know it's not going to serve your highest good. Even though temporarily it might make you feel good, you know it's not good for you, you need to say no. You need to honor yourself. And that's what this is coming off. That's using your solar plexus to honor yourself. Protect your heart when someone's trying to take advantage of your heart. And it's not about unforgiveness, but don't let anyone walk all over you. That's the point. Then we have these two cards coming up. Transportation reversed. Okay, so Thomas Tank Engine reversed came up again, and fire trucks came up. And I've been hearing sirens for the past few days, like all day long. Transportation reversed and ships coming in. Alright, so that was about being off track, to get back on track. But there are ships coming in, and ships that have sailed as well. And trips someone might have had a cruise canceled. They couldn't go. They weren't on the right track, or they weren't with the right person. And like I said, there could still be a train accident, a train wreck about to happen, okay? So there could be some kind of accidents going on. Don't be surprised if you hear something about a ship or a train going off track. But this is a brand new ship. There might be something that happens with a brand new ship that's out. There could be a bomb somewhere too, I was just getting. Or it could just be referencing as a ticking time bomb. It doesn't have to be an actual bomb. But, yeah, drama. Bombs are about to go off. Alright, because see, if this is upright, see all the steam being released, so it runs properly. I don't know if you can see it in the lighting here. But when it's reversed, that means the steam hasn't had a chance to release, and it's going to explode. Your nice new ship is not going to be nice looking anymore after that train explodes all over it. The perfect, the people who have been trying to make themselves look perfect on the outside, they're a real self on the inside. So this is what this is them on the outside and what they really are on the inside. So their real self is going to get exposed. It's going to go splat all over the perfect white linen, okay? In other words. Alright, so don't be too eager to forgive someone. It's not that you won't forgive them, but it's not about saying, okay, yeah, do it to me again. You can do that to me. Walk on me some more. Alright, so now we just have numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we had 2 and 2. And then we have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, yep. So we have 2, 2, 5, 6, and then 2 more. So I'm just going to show you the 2, health and trust and faith at the end. Alright, together. So definitely, whenever you get this much fire, you could have heart attacks involved here, or just stress, okay? So it's all about your health and trust and faith to stay present and centered, even when you feel the stress. Breathe again. It's all about the air that you breathe. All I need is the air that I breathe, okay? To keep yourself well. So instead of feeding into any of the drama that's going on, just focus on your health and your trust and faith. Allow the sun to break through. Shun. Somebody might have been shunned. You may need laser treatment too on your left shoulder or wing. Someone might need laser treatment there. Or maybe they need shoulder surgery. Left wing. Oh, that's interesting, because for someone I was seeing yesterday, someone doing push-ups, but with their left arm up. So, and it seemed like they were, the left arm was higher, and that would be harder on the left arm if you're doing push-ups on an angle like this. I don't know if they were trying to build up one arm over the other, or maybe they were favoring one arm and not really putting any pressure on it, but they were just kind of trying to keep their balance. So definitely the left arm, something's going on with the left arm, left shoulder, left wing. And also in this picture, they're holding up the right arm. But I'm getting that they may think that the right arm is the problem, but it's not. It's the left wing or shoulder. Because you know how sometimes you get the symptoms in the one arm, but the issue is actually on the other side, and it's hurting because it's supporting the other side. It could be that as well, but it's definitely with the arms there. And then I'm getting the Statue of Liberty as well. And someone's dangling a carrot. But the snake is trying to keep it. The snake is trying to get in the way of the carrot being dangled. Now I'm getting that's all, folks. Bugs Bunny, right? That's Porky Pig, though, right? Can't remember, but they're coming up for a reason. Alright, so I'm getting Metatron, medically speaking. It could be too that medically speaking, for the masculine could also have a right arm issue, and the feminine could have a breakthrough on the left, or it could just be a breakthrough for the feminines, but the masculines are still struggling with medical issues, and the medical issue though is on the left side. Trust and faith and health. Take care of yourself. Stay clear of all the craziness. There's a lot of fire out there today. So we had 2, 2, 5, 6, 2. 2, 2, 5, 6, 2. Well, 22 is the Fool, and 56 is the Two of Swords, like staying in your knowing, and the Fool, stay with an open heart and take that leap of faith, but also staying in your knowing. And then we have another 2, which is the High Priestess, is make sure to use your intuition, because we're getting that people are not. 2, so it's 11, 13, 15, 17, okay? So shine the star that you are. Heal thyself. Healer, heal thyself. Okay, you might need to be a little bit sterner than usual today. But it's not about reacting. You stand up for yourself. Certainly you can use your words, but don't use a ton of words, because that's where the reaction comes in, the trigger. Stand up and then walk away when you need to. Don't listen to what they're saying, just go. Don't take it personally. Okay, so Journey of Love. Journey of Love. Journey of Love. Journey. Okay, it's May 4th, 2019. For everyone watching, and the best advice for all is concerned, take another deep breath. For Metatron, please. What do we need to know? What do we need to learn? What do we need to know, Metatron? What's going out there? Why all this craziness? Oh, there's 2 there. Got it? Right, that's it. It's a little sticky situation today. Okay, that's all that is. There's a number to count. Spaces between the words. Number 24 is the Queen of Wands, who is reversed in the read today, in the middle on the Lovers. So some kind of breakup going on. And also that's the end of the karma, because that's the Omega. Okay? It's the space between the words. So you don't need to hear the words to know what's going on between the words. Read between the lines. Don't get involved. The first card out is the Blood Dance 42, which is the 2 of Cups. Okay? So there's definitely a connection here that's important. I'm not going to read all the others, but I will show you the other numbers that came out. They came out for a reason. 2 came out together, 23 and 30 are across the waters in towering magnificence. Alright, so these two came out together. And 23 is the King of Wands, which came out in the read today. He was reversed, though, and towering magnificence is 30, which is the Four of Wands, of the union and stability. But remember, and that's about home and marriage and all that kind of stuff with the King of Wands. But the wands are all reversed today, and we got all wands today. That's all the cards, the numbers that are coming up here. And the 42 is the Two of Cups, but that's more about the coming together. King of Wands and the Four of Wands. So that in itself isn't necessarily negative. But then we also have the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles here, and he was upright in the read. 65 is the King of Pentacles. And 56 came up here with the numbers. So the reflection of that. King of Pentacles in his knowing. King of Wands was reversed in the read. So that's telling you something. So we have 1, 2, 1. Alright, so it's like the magician embodiments of the two, masculine and feminine, and then the coming together of the Two of Cups. And then the four of these together as the Four of Wands, the union. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more, okay, of love. Okay, and then the 6 plus the 4 is 10 of the Wheel of Fortune, destiny, a new beginning. Okay? 6, yep. Is there anything else? I have to read the blood dance for you guys. So 4 and 6, yep. 2, 4, 6, 10. What's reading between the words? 2, 4, 6, 10. 8's missing. Okay? Stay center point. Stay 0 point balance today. Stay in your intuition. I think that's the danger, especially for the Divine Feminine today. The blood dance. The blood dance, 42. The heart craves life and the blood responds. In relationship to each other, life happens. The desire and the action, the movement of cycles, drawing in and letting go, rushing to the center and pushing far away to the extremities. It is the cycle of relationship dancing between self and other, into oneness and into individuality. So it is with human beings in relationship with each other, and with human beings and divine essence. Sometimes the heart of God feels so close, as though it's our own inner passion is the very blood rushing through it. Then we journey far away, bringing our nourishment to where it's needed, to those who are cold and lonely, to the farthest reaches of our own dark self, that we may, if very brave, dare to love completely. Though we can be lonely for the warmth of the center then, craving that feeling of being at home, soon enough we are called back to the core of the divine heart, and the cycle continues. Remember that you're always in this dance of life. You are never far apart from the divine. It's just that sometimes, in our natural flow, it's easier to feel that divine presence than other times. Yet you're always the blood connected to the heart. Which is 2344, mastering the King of Wands. Very fiery energy. Master your fire. This oracle brings your confirmation that you are connected to the divine source, to all that is. If you're experiencing a phase of feeling cut off from yourself, from your body, from another, or from the divine, or even from your own feelings, spiritual connection or intuition, be reassured this is only a temporary part of the cycle of life itself. Soon all connection shall return with even greater warmth and nourishment, welcoming you home again with great love. If you feel you've been journeying in life and fear that you've lost your way, do not trouble yourself, precious soul. You are never far from the divine heart and will always be called home. And the poem says, love's language speaks like sound of falling leaves, caressing wind to bear aroma sweet. You ask if I can love in measure true and give emotions weight, the scales do. Each tear releases more than words can say, expressing all my heart wants to convey. Okay? So sometimes when you get all this stress building up, somebody just need to cry to release the steam out, to take some of the power out of the explosion. Maybe you just need to cry, go take a jog, scream, go ahead, do it, scream, I don't think there's anything else I need to show you. Play with your stones today. I was being guided to. But just mostly, don't forget to stay conscious in each moment so things don't get away from you. Whether it's the fiery energy triggering you into getting in a fight with someone, or if it's going out and having a drink and then not thinking and going back to an old response way of being, okay? So, you know what to do. Make sure you drink enough water and get enough rest. When you don't get enough rest, you know what happens. Rise and be loved, guys. Bye.